debate. It's now 3:15. I will allow short debate up to 3:45. Then we can, how much time do you want everybody to take? 3 minutes. Irene Mayaka. Irene Mayaka, I've called you to speak. I see you on the screen. You have 3 minutes. At 3:45, I'll call the mover to reply.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I hear someone asking me my school. My school is the University of Nairobi, the only university we are there. Honorable Speaker, in regards to this particular bill, the appropriation bill, I want to stand here to just make a few remarks. And Honorable Speaker, I will be very brief because for me, the one area that I really have a concern for is R1017, where we have sought to increase the amount allocated to State House to a whopping 2 billion. And Honorable Speaker, I keenly listened to the Chair of Budget when he was giving us his remarks in support of why it is 2 billion. And I remember him mentioning that the reason for this is that the head of state would like to have more meetings in State House, including building a pavilion. But Honorable Speaker, we are experiencing extraordinary times, which means we need to make extraordinary decisions. And for me, if we must have meetings, then why don't we have online meetings? For example, why can't we have a Zoom meeting where the head of state can have Zoom meetings so that we even save more money? And for me, Honorable Speaker, I feel that this amount of money allocated is a bit too much. And the one area that I really want to support is the area of the diaspora. Diaspora has been allocated an approximate amount of 1 million. And for me, I feel this is an area that needed to have a bit more money allocated to them. And the reason for this is because we have a lot of investments coming from the diaspora people out there, and we need to capacitate and actually have proper infrastructure to make sure that we have actual data of which Kenyans are these that are in the diaspora, how much money are they making, how much taxation is coming through. But if we are allocating very little money towards this infrastructure, then we're not going to get the possible results. Honorable Speaker, as I finish, there's also an allocation for the Deputy President's office. And Honorable Speaker, I listened very carefully when the Deputy President mentioned that he also wants to eat seafood and lobsters in his office. And I'm just wondering, this additional allocation, is it for these lobsters and seafood? Because if we are all making sacrifices and reducing the amounts allocated to each and every area, then we need to make proper sacrifices. It cannot be luxurious sacrifices that we are making. With those few remarks, Honorable Speaker, I think we really need to review the estimates that we've indicated here and have estimates that actually speak to the current economic situation of this country. I thank you.
Justice Kemei.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity you've given me, and I'll be very brief. First of all, Mr. Speaker, I want to commend the chairman of the Budget and Appropriations Committee for a job well done. When I was listening to him, Mr. Speaker, I thought I was listening to the Minister for Finance.